corrupt officials at the Ministry of Education.
We have written to them, we have gone to their offices several times to require that they come and register our school, but simply because we are principled, we cannot bribe them, they have stopped.
Under the competency-based curriculum, learners are continuously assessed, and those in unregistered schools risk missing out on key assessments, such as the one currently ongoing for grade 3 learners. At least 1,000 students have been affected by the closure, even as the government maintains it will take legal actions against the school's proprietors for operating the schools and taking parents' money without proper accreditation. Ibrahim Karanja, KTN News.
The government is asking for more time to investigate and unravel the mystery behind the disappearance of U.S. businessman Bashir Mohammed Mahmoud, who went missing a week ago before his car was discovered burnt to shell in Kibiku Forest, Ngong, Kajiado County. Interior PS Karanja Kibicho indicated that the Inspector General of Police, Hilary Mutyambai, is seized of the matter, and soon the government will be giving an update on the investigations. However, Mahmoud's family fears that the continued delay could complicate matters and give the culprits time to interfere with evidence. And as Thairu reports, police are yet to recover the shell of the vehicle despite having located it earlier.
The CCTV footage at Miale Entertainment Lounge in Nairobi captures the last documented moments of the day that businessman Bashir Mohammed Mahmoud was last seen in his black Range Rover dishing out some notes to guards and bouncers before driving off from the facility located in Nairobi's Lavington area to an unknown destination. However, the missing person's search would later turn bizarre after the vehicle he was driving was discovered burnt to shell in a thicket in Kibiku area in Ngong, Kajiado County. 7 days since he went missing and with no word from the government on his disappearance. His lawyer and family decided to storm a meeting of the powerful National Security and Administration Committee of the National Assembly, where members were meeting Interior Principal Secretary Dr. Karanja Kibicho with a petition demanding for answers.
We did not come expecting to respond to that. We hadn't carried any formal response.
We want accountability from government, especially the executive. Accountability and doctrine of transparency.
And nobody knows really what has happened to this young man. We felt it's not appropriate for us to proceed with this meeting.
They took the specimen. It is under investigation by the DCI. I would request, I go out, I call the DCI, and then he can be able to give us details of how far he has gone with the investigation.
And after that pressure from members of the committee, the senior officials from the Ministry of Interior had to make calls to know the progress on the investigations before briefing the committee.
But we must also admit that this is crime, and there is an extent to which we want to discuss investigations of crime of that nature before it's concluded and in public. I think we allow the investigating officers to be professional.
However, his family through his lawyer is still asking for answers.
Mtu ambaye ako katika boundary ya nchi yetu ya Kenya anapotea namna gani? Hiyo ndio kitu ambayo tunaomba executive watueleze, idara ya upelelezi, idara ya polisi, Ministry ya Interior watupe majibu.
I tried to talk with a lot of people because I've been the former deputy chief Kadhi, who is actually somebody known in this country, that even to the highest positions, those who are in the highest positions, they know me very well, is crying for peace and justice for 8 more days. Then you wonder what will happen to this country if everybody will stay crying in beds for this long period.
The 36-year-old businessman, a Somali-American citizen, is a construction engineer working in the country. He's said to be one of the contractors who undertook a government project in Kisumu last year. Several people, including security guards at Miale restaurant, have already recorded statements with detectives from the DCI. Thairu, KTN News.
Kisumu County continues to record the highest number of COVID-19 infections for 2 weeks running amid testing kits shortage and community reluctance to embrace containment measures 2 weeks after the county recorded 5 new cases of the deadly Indian COVID-19 variant. In the meantime, Health Cabinet Secretary Mutahi Kagwe now said